Hi everyone, in this one we will talk about volume of a sphere. So the formula is V equal 4 over 3 pi r cube, where V stands for volume and r stands for radius. Now in this case, let's say the radius is 5 meter. Then you will substitute this value in the formula V equal 4 over 3 pi times 5 power 3, 5 to the power 3, and that will give you 125. 125 multiply 4 will give you 500, divide 3, and then there is pi. So 500 pi divide 3 meter cube. That is your answer. You can further solve it using the calculator and you will get your answer without pi. Okay, now let's try one more question. This is the basic question on volume of a sphere. Now remember this formula. Now in this next question, so this is your center and there's a great circle around the center. I've discussed if you have a great circle around the center, it can divide the circle in two parts, okay? Now the circle circumference, the great circle circumference, it is given. Great circle circumference is given 18 pi. And now you will have to find the volume. So how will you do it? The volume formula is 4 over 3 pi r cube. Here you don't know the radius. So first you need to find the radius. This is your circumference for circle. And circle circumference is 2 pi r is equal 18 pi. This is according to the formula because C is equal to 2 pi r for a circle. C for circumference. Now here divide by 2 pi both side and you will get radius is equal 9, let's say meter. So the radius is 9 meter. Now after this it's very simple, just substitute the value here. 4 over 3 pi 9 to the power 3. Just solve it and you will get your final answer. So drop down the answer in the comment box if you want to, or else try it by yourself. Okay. Next question. Now the next question is, if the diameter of this sphere is given, if the diameter is, let's say, 8 centimeter. Now find the volume for this. So pause the video and try it by yourself. Now we know that radius is diameter divide 2. So total diameter is 8. So the radius will be 4 centimeter. In this case, so the radius is 4 centimeter. Now substitute this value in the formula. V is equal 4 over 3 times pi 4 to the power 3. Solve this. 4 to the power 3, 64. 64 times 4. Pi divide 3. And that will be 6 times 4, 240. 4 times 4. So that will give you 256, I guess. And this is centimeter cube. That is your answer. Now next we have volume of hemisphere. The volume of hemisphere is basically nothing but half of the volume of sphere. So either you can remember this, or better you should remember 2 over 3 pi r cube. So when somebody asks you the volume of a hemisphere, remember this formula and use it for finding the volume of a hemisphere. Now, do you remember the surface areas? So let me just recall the surface area of a sphere and hemisphere. The surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. That is for sphere. And surface area for hemisphere will be 3 pi r square. So you can watch the previous video if you don't know how to find the surface area, and you will definitely understand that. So let's try this question now. Now here, let's say the radius here is 6 meter. Substitute the value. Volume is equal to 2 over 3 pi 6 to the power 3, and that will give you 6 to the power 3 is 216 times 2 pi divide 3, and that is 432 pi divide 3 meter cube. If you want to further solve it, so 242 multiply 3.14, that's your pi value. Divide with 3, this will give you 452.16 meter cube. So this is the simplest question. Now let's try the advanced one. Remember the formula now. Now the area of great circle. So this is your given information for this hemisphere. The area of great circle. So when I say great circle, again the center, and then this is your great circle around your center. 249 millimeter square. Now the formula for volume is 2 over 3 pi r cube. So what is the missing information here? The missing information is radius. First of all, you will have to find the radius, and to do that you need to know the area of circle. So the area of circle is pi r square, because great circle area is given 249. So the circle area formula is pi r square, and this is equal to 249 millimeter square. Now to find this, r is equal square root 249 divide pi millimeter. Solve this and you will get your radius. So square root 249 divide 3.14, it will give you somewhere around approximately 8.91 millimeter. So if you put the value of pi 3.14, then you will get this. If you directly substitute pi, then you will get somewhere around this. Okay, so don't get confused. I just took pi value 3.14, that is why I'm getting 8.91 millimeter. Now this is your radius, so after this it's very simple now. Now you can substitute this radius here. So from this formula, V is equal to 2 over 3 pi 8.91 power 3. Solve this and you will get your answer in millimeter cube. So try this by yourself, because this is very simple after this now. Now let's try one different type of question. Now in this question, we have football at the right, was made for Football World Cup. It takes up 400 pi cubic meter of space. So basically the volume is given 400 pi cubic meter space, right? What is the circumference of the football? So this football is, like, if you look at the circumference will look like a circle. So C is equal to pi r. Now the volume is given To find the circumference, the unknown information is radius. So you need to find the radius. Now, is it a sphere or hemisphere? So obviously this is a sphere. So formula for a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube. Now you have to solve this information from here. So this is pi and pi cancel because both side, and this will be cross multiplied, or you can do one thing, you can just multiply with opposite reciprocal, 3 over 4. So 3 and 3 cancel, 4 and 4 cancel, and you will have to multiply both side. So there also 3 over 4. So from here 3 multiply 400, or let me rewrite again so you will not get confused. This is the equation we got. Now solve this. 3 multiply 400 divide 4 will give you 300. You can try it using calculator. R to the power 3. Now R will be third root of 300. So when you have R to the power 3, to solve this you will take third root of 300. So to do that we will have to use calculator obviously. So this will give you approximately 6.69 meter, okay, or you can say approximately 6.7 meter. Now you just have to find the circumference, so I will use the formula now. C is equal to pi, this is 6.7. Solve this and you will get your answer. So 2 and multiply with pi, multiply with 6.7, and this is 42.1 meter. Yes, 42.1 meter. That is your final answer. 42.1 meter is your final answer. So that's it for this video. Now try these questions once again, pause the video and see if you can get the right answer. And to understand the surface area, don't forget to watch the previous video. So that's it. See you in the next one.